Hello, welcome to my channel. In the next couple of minutes, we'll be learning about the C major scale. Now, to start with, a scale is simply the orderly arrangement of keys or pitches in a definite pattern. Could be ascending, could be descending. Now, what gives birth to this pattern is the way in which the intervals are arranged. This is what gives birth to the pattern and into the types of scale. You will agree with me that a major scale is different from a minor scale because of the pattern of arranging the intervals. Now, when I'm talking about intervals, I'm talking about the tones and the semitones. There's a lot that you might want to know about a scale, so you might want to check my video on everything about the musical scale. Just check on my videos on that and you will get it. Alright, so today we'll be doing the C major scale. Now, the C major scale is the commonest type of scale. Don't misunderstand me. Simply because it is made up of natural keys all through. Natural keys all through. Now, the keys that make up a C major scale are C being a tonic, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. All these keys are natural keys. Of course, no accidentals, no sharps, no flats. That is why it is the commonest key. And on the keyboard, you see that it's just the white keys all through. It doesn't make it any way simpler. It's just because it is made up of natural keys. Alright, so let's go into how to play it on the recorder. Now, for easy understanding, we will have to name the tone holes, because to play each of the keys, it is the holes that you cover and the ones you leave open that will determine the key you will end up producing. So it is important that we name our tone holes so that for each key we'll be learning, we will know the keys to cover and the ones not to cover. So, for the sake of this video, I don't know how you name yours. I'll take this to be 0. That's the back hole, will be 0. This, the first tone hole, will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's for the sake of this video. Alright, mind you, this is a soprano recorder. So the fingering will be different from other recorder types. Alright, so key C being the tonic and the lowest key on a soprano recorder will have 7. You'll be covering 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you want to write that down, you might just make a table, write key C, then write these tone holes that you're going to cover. I said 0, 1, 2, 3, of course your left hand, 4 from your 5, from your right hand, 5, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's what gives you key C. Okay? Now, one thing you have to note is that this is a low note on the lowest register on this recorder. So you're going to need a low air pressure. So your air should be little. And you have to be deliberate about managing that air. Alright, the next key is key D. Key D is going to have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives you key D. Okay? Now the next key is E. It's going to have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's E. Next key is going to be F. Now there are two ways you play F. There's an alternative fingering and then there is the standard fingering. Okay? So you can either play F like this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Okay, or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay, or okay, it gives you the same production, the same tone. Alright, so that's F. So you write the finger in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. That's for key F. The next key on key C is key G. It's going to have 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now the fact that you're playing, you don't need your right hand does not mean you're going to just throw it away. You still need your right arm for support at the back. Okay? So you go. That's key G. So key A, you have 0, 1, 2. Then key B, you have 0 and 1. Then the tonic, which is the high C, you have 0 and 2. So altogether, you have okay? Alright, so I'm sure that makes sense to you. So you might want to repeat as many times as you can so that you can learn it. Take your time so you can get the correct pitch. You might need a keyboard by your side to be giving you the correct pitch. Okay, so another thing I would quickly add to this is you need to know these keys individually, not just because you're learning key C and you're just sequentially opening your hands or removing your fingers. I don't want you to understand it that way. I want you to learn these keys individually, because there are instances where a particular note in your song or in a bar is the lowest C, and the next key or the next note is A. Do you understand? So you quickly need to leave low C to A. So if you hadn't known how to play A on its own, you now start removing your hand. You understand? So it is good or more helpful for you to learn these keys individually. So I have a video for this, learning these keys individually. All keys on the Soprano recorder. So you might want to check that out. So you will learn the keys individually. I also have a set of exercises that has to do with some steps and some skips, different keys, so that it will help you to get used to these keys on their own. Okay, so thank you so much. There are so many other videos on this channel that are going to be helpful to you. Mind you, this is C major scale first octave. So you might want to see my video on the second octave. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and to subscribe and to share with your friends and some people that you feel this video will be of use to. Thank you so much. My name is Emisam Ibanga, more simply known as Emisam Ibanga. Thank you until we meet again.